Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another unboxing and review video. And as you can see, I got She Spawn. Let's open it up, check it out. I finally pulled the trigger and I picked up She Spawn. I have looked at it a couple of times. I've seen it a couple of times. And it just, it's an amazing figure. The accessories alone are cool with this figure. They can be used with so many other figures. But it finally dawned on me sort of what I want to do as far as photos for this. So, you know, I was lucky. I found it and I picked it up. Right there. Boom. I will tell you this. The back art is amazing. Look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. Got a little side art right there. The problem I was having with this, and it was the way the head was in the box. I'm trying to look at it from an angle, and it just wasn't clicking. But it finally clicked, and I picked it up. So I tell you what, I'm gonna get her out of the box, and well, let's look here. Let me show you what it looks like in the clamshell. I will tell you this. I really am gonna. I may save this. I don't know. I like that. That art is really cool, and I'm curious to see. I will say this. I wish this. Okay, so Todd, me and you. If for some strange reason you watch this video, this is a really cool back piece. This made it a bad back piece because when you take this off, it's going to ruin this. And this would have made, look at this. It would have made a really good photographic back piece. Backdrop. This, however, as soon as you peel it off, you're going to ruin it. I would have put it on the back here of this particular one, or on the side, something to where you could have at least got the biggest bulk of this. So yeah, that's sad. I hate that because we could have done something with that. Just saying. But anywho, here she is in the clamshell right there. I'm really curious on how this thing's going to stand up. I am curious about that. But I tell you what, let me get my clippers out. Let me get all these ties undone. And we'll come back, take a closer look at it. All right, so we're back. And I've got all the accessories out. And yeah. The amount of accessories is just amazing with this thing. This is the smallest accessory she comes with. She comes with a hand right there. She comes with an extra hand. The hands she actually has on are pistol hands, which are cool. Ooh, I already see something. I don't know how that's going to work. Anyway, we'll address that in a minute. I was going to do a top down, but I thought, you know what? No, I'm going to do it this way because I think, honestly, I wanted you guys to really see some of this stuff. But here is one of the accessories that she comes with. It's rather soft, so it's not rigid. But look at this detail. This thing is insane. It's a, how big is this thing? Let's see here. 9.5 inches long is how big. This thing is ginormous. But what a great weapon right there. But just the detail here. It looks good. There's some chipping and stuff on the blade. But yeah, very, very cool. She also comes with this really just awesome cutlass style weapon. Again, very, very cool. The hilt right here, lots of detail. Got the spikes on the handguard. These are probably some of the best weapons that I've seen in a while. I mean, you could put that with a Mythic Legions figure. And I think you could do it with this as well. So, just saying, that is cool. She also comes with 3 firearms. This first one is just a massively huge sniper weapon. I've got to work on the barrel here. It's a little bit, but it's actually a fluted barrel. So there's actually flutes in it. And you got like a 50 caliber style muzzle brake. But yeah, look at this. I mean, the weathering, everything on this thing just looks awesome. Again, I've got to work on, because the barrel's got like a bow this way and a bow that way, so it's not rigid at all. I mean, it's actually, I mean, this is semi-rigid, but yeah, nothing major. That all can be worked out. I mean, it's getting a little better. So, hey, no big deal on that. The next weapon she's got right here, again, we have a banana style clips. Love this red accent. Very, very nice detail. Look at this. It's got a nice little weathering on it. Again, just an amazing piece. This one actually is a little bit more rigid, the stock and the barrel, so that's cool. This last one, actually, I didn't know this until I actually opened it up. This is a very, a very weird weapon, but it actually has chain on it, like legit chain. But we have, I mean, this is just insane. I mean, we have, like right here, we've got a pistol grip here, pistol grip here, pistol grip here. We got one there. I don't even know. Yeah, it's totally not functional. We got a clip, a clip, a clip, a clip, a clip. I mean, it's crazy, but I love the fact that it has this real chain right here. But you can see just the detail that's on this. Just awesome. I don't even know which weapon I would even remotely use with it, but it's cool. You have plenty to choose from, is what I'm getting at. As far as the figure itself, first and foremost, look at the hair. Look at the amount of detail on this beautiful red hair sculpt. This is where I was having a problem, because in the box you don't really see it, but there I can work with that. That's pretty cool. I don't think you're going to get much out of it as far as, I mean, if she's looking down, it's going to look weird. So you're probably, even if you did like a side pose like that, so it's pretty much going to be a static pose as far as the head goes. Maybe a left and a right look, but yeah, you're not going to be looking down. It's going to look weird. But anyway, there's the detail on the figure. Let me see if I can get that little chain thing. Got some spikes. The back right there, very, very nice. These spikes are really cool. Got like a little ammo belt going on. This little chain accessory right there on the thighs, very nice. Again, coming down. What I noticed when I took her out of the box was the heels. So we have this heel here, right? And then this heel here actually has a little bit of a bend to it. So I'm able to straighten it. I'm really curious on how well this is going to stand without the actual stand. I'm hoping, because I'm hoping that I can get her to stand without it. That's what I'm hoping. But anyway, very, very cool. Paintwork is great. I love the matte. Everything is pretty much a matte finish, which is great. I'm not a big fan of the glossy finishes, but this one actually is really cool. The face paint right there looks cool. Articulation wise, shouldn't be no issues. Let's see, right there, boom, nothing wrong with that. Elbows, oh man, look at that. Nothing wrong with that elbow right there. Again, as far as ab crunch, the hair is going to be an issue, so you'd have to be really creative. The lower back, that's a good one. Side to side, not bad. She does have a twist or a pivot, which works out pretty good. If you do twist her, the paint gets out of whack. So it is what it is. Thighs should not be, or hips should not be an issue. Nope, right there, nothing wrong with that. And we should get a really good knee bend. Wow. Don't you wish we all could do that right there? There is a toe pivot, which is nice. I know McFarlane's really famous for the toe pivots and stuff. I didn't really expect one on this one, but there's a toe pivot. Ankles are pretty good. Side to side's great. Nothing wrong with that. So, yeah. So now the challenge is going to be to figure out how I'm going to pose her. And then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts on She Spawn. All right, we're back. And she stands up on her own pretty good. The heel still has a little bit of a bend to it, but the front of the foot, actually, I was impressed. She actually does stand really, really good, which I'm happy because I just think she looks better without the round stand. But as you can see, tons of weapons, tons of accessories. I decided to match her up with these two here. I dig the sniper rifle, up on the hip. I don't know, it just sort of looks good. That's probably one of the poses that I'll shoot first when I actually do the photos of this figure. But guys, very, very cool. I honestly, the only real ding that I can give it is the hair. You're going to be limited on the head poses. Like I said, if looking down, the hair is going to be way up. And that's just a product of hard or soft rubber for hair. But the details on it is great. It looks great. Paint's great. Articulation's great. Yeah, I honestly, I really don't have a lot of negative to say about this figure. I figured that I would never be able to get her to stand on her own with the heels. But again, she stands up great. And I actually tested it before I put weapons on it, and it worked great as well. But then when I put the weapons on it, I thought, okay, now we're going to have a problem with her standing up because of the weight. That's why I went with the sniper rifle, because it's the longest. So, yeah, right there. She Spawn is now in the collection. Super excited to have her. I was glad to actually come up with an ideal. That way I could add her to the collection. So, yeah. And the weapons themselves, I mean, that would look good in a stormtrooper's hand. Just saying. The weapon with the chain on it, it looks really, really cool. But I don't know. I'm digging these two more. As far as that goes. But anyway, that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you picked She Spawn up. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to work on that heel to try to straighten it out a little bit more. But again, it's not that obvious unless you look at it from the back. But I definitely want to know if you picked her up and added to your collection and what you think about it. Also, if this is your first time to my channel, if you enjoy my content, do me a favor, consider hitting that subscribe button. If you do subscribe, make sure you got notifications turned on. That way you'll know when I drop videos, when I do live streams, and pretty much anything else to my channel. If you're a regular to my channel and have not yet hit that subscribe button, why? Just asking. You hit it and you make sure you got your notifications turned on. And as always, guys, please remember, toys refreshes your soul, and I'll see you next time.